Good morning, y'all. Oh, it's a hot one outside. I have been cleaning up in here right now in the camper, just getting it all done up. I've been editing some. Trying to escape the heat. I turned the AC off. I might turn this fan back on if it's loud. Oh well. I need some air circulating in here. But getting the camper all cleaned up and everything and ready for our next adventure of what's going on in life. We're not going to be staying in the studio anymore. As you guys know, there were things going on with power and whatnot. Well, we are lucky enough that our solar will do this camper and keep it going. So today I've really been testing it. I've had the AC going other than right now, and it's doing okay. It doesn't do as awesome as we wish it would, but it's over 100 degrees outside. It is absolutely insane how hot it is, and even normal houses out there are having a hard time keeping it cool. So I am very, very happy and very thankful for the solar setup that we have. It's just not good enough to run an entire house. It's not good enough to power a large amount of things for a long time, and then on top of that run an AC the entire time. It's just not gonna happen. So to beat the heat, I was in here cleaning up, getting stuff done, and it's been weird. It's been strange not being in the camper for a long time and then coming back in here. I feel very fortunate that we have the camper, that this was something purchased a while back that was going to be a temporary thing to help us escape the summer, and then here we are another summer later and we're still not set up where I'm in the camper again to cool off and get some power without utilizing too much power. People have asked about generators and all that type of stuff, but we have been using the solar out here as much as possible to try to keep the noise level down. We have definitely... There's a rooster. We have definitely really, I don't know, roughed it for a long time, and I know some people are saying, like, we get it, it's hot, you don't have to keep telling us how hot it is or how tough of a life it is. But the reality is, it is a hot, tough life, and we're here to tell you guys the truth. We're not trying to sit here and try to get sympathy or complain or whatever it may be. We're trying to let you guys know, anyone out there that actually wants to live off-grid, this is the reality of it. It is a very brutal life until you are fully set up, or you have a lot of money up front to get all the things you may need. So that's just kind of where we're at when we say things like, it's hot outside. I know, it's hot everywhere, but it is definitely hot here, and living the life, and we just want those out there that want to live this lifestyle to know the real downfalls of it, I guess, because it has definitely been painted on the internet for so long on YouTube how glorious of a life it is, and even channels I watched before I moved off grid 3 years ago, 4 years ago, however long it was. I knew it would be brutal and I knew it'd be rough. I just didn't know to what extent, because I'd never fully lived that way for a long time. So, I don't know. Just really trying to be honest with you guys and let you guys know. But it does, again, feel really good to be in the camper. And it's a lot of memories that have gone on this camper, So, all the chickens are underneath the camper right now. They are escaping the heat as well. It sucks. It's not funny, but seeing all the chickens, they normally don't hang out together, but they will underneath the camper to cool off. Other than that, they're always running around, or the roosters are kind of fighting to get the hens, and it's so hot that they hang out underneath the camper to cool off. And I think that's kind of funny that they're like, hey, let's let you know, the hate go to the side. Let's chill out right now. We could let the enemy side of it be pushed away a little bit. Let's get along. Let's cool down. So I don't know. I think it's funny. But the animals in the barn are doing really good. Lambo is sticking around. He's doing great. I think, honestly, he just saw some females and was like, what's up with those? I want to go see what these girls are about. And he went and checked them out, and I think that's why he got out the first day. And then whenever I got up the next morning, he was still in there, and I just figured, hey, I told Danielle, I was like, I let him out this time to see what he would do. And he went directly over to the other cows, and he hung out with them for maybe an hour. And then I was working at the shop, and I came back, and he was already back on the outside of the fence, but at the barn wanted to get in. I let him in, and he hasn't been out since. So I definitely think he was just being a curious young man looking for some ladies, and he found out, oh, there's a bigger bull here. This isn't my group of ladies I'm going for. I'm going to go hang out with my goats and my pigs and my dogs and my turkeys and chickens in the barn. And so, I don't know. It's funny how things happen. The comments were pretty funny, too, in the video, because a lot of people were like, oh, I bet he wanted to get him some of that girl action over there, which I think that's what it was. And then, you know, there were some other kind of, I don't know, comical comments, I guess, too, as to why he wasn't in there. But I don't know. I just trying to get things done, trying to keep moving, trying to accomplish what I can accomplish out here, trying to not let certain things defeat me or beat me or whatever, trying to stay positive, trying to just really, you know, keep moving forward. And like in the last video, you know, I was at the house in town, mowing the yard. Unfortunately, as soon as you mow, you gotta mow again, and it's the same thing out here. It's just, I'm not gonna be mowing all this. I'm not gonna mow this anymore, to be honest. I'm just not gonna mow it again, and just is what it is. I'm not worried about that. But trying to go back and forth and handle the house in town now, when for like a good amount of time, months and months and months, I never even went to the house at all. I stayed out here every single day. Danielle would work on the weekends, so she would go back, and then she would come back out here, and she was at the house on the weekends, and I was out here full time. And I never even left this town. I just kind of went into town, got groceries and materials what I needed, come back, and just stayed here. And to be able to, I know this sounds bad, I guess, but be able to get away from here and go to town and work on the house there to try to keep it maintained, because during the summer you just have to maintain it all the time. It does feel nice to get away from here. It does feel nice to get a break from being out here, and I think that's why for a long time I did get burnt out, because it was just always being here. I felt like I was stuck here. I felt like I had to be here because of the animals. I felt like I had to be here trying to get things done and all that. And Danielle, you know, she felt like I have to go back and work, but then I'm coming back out here because I need to be out here and help and do stuff. And we both just got to the point where this heat has really kicked her butt. She is not good in the heat, like I've said. I'm not good in the winter, so I do more of the stuff during the summer. She does more stuff during the winter, and that's, to me, what being in a relationship and having a partner is. I don't believe in giving 50 and 50. She gets 50%, I get 50%, makes 100. No, some days she may give 20% because the sun is kicking her butt and it's super hot, so I'll give 80%. Sometimes during the winter or when it's raining outside, I'll give 20% and she'll give 80% and go feed the animals, make sure everything's good. And I think that's the beauty of being in a relationship and being with someone like Danielle is. It's not just 50-50. I did my part, you do your part. It's we're both going to do what we need to get done, and some days I'll do more, some days she'll do more, and that's what being a partner is. Whether you're a friend or in a relationship or a business partner or whatever, it doesn't always have to be 50-50. Some days you're going to thrive and some days they're going to thrive, and some days you'll both thrive and some days you both might be down a little bit, but that's just kind of where we're at right now a little bit, but being out here in the camper again, it's cool, and it has a lot of memories, a lot of awesome moments that have gone down in here, friends hanging out, Danielle and I watching, you know, TV together at night, and just work all day, relax, come in here, cooking dinner, pop some popcorn, watch a movie, play PlayStation, do whatever, edit videos, and again, having friends out and all that. It's been awesome, and it's strange being back in here, but it is pretty cool as well being in here with absolutely nothing in here. It's just like when we first got it and moved it in, that excitement, and now it's back to absolutely nothing in here. And I like it.